Shoo-be-doo-wah-ah, shoo-be-doo-hoo-hoo, shoo-be-doo-wah-ah, shoo-be-doo-hoo-hoo.
If you like riding
and you like eating,
you can have both
at Footlong Pony.
Who would fuck
What is up, everybody? Thank you for tuning into the Footlong Pony podcast. I am your host, Nathan. I am joined by Mr. Irresistible, Rob Castle, my lovely wife, Megan, and we've got a special guest today, Robbie's wife, Brittney.
Hello. Hi.
So,
This is
hi,
Megan.
Brittany.
Sorry.
So everybody said hi.
How's everybody doing?
Good. I'm a little
Fantastic.
sleepy.
I'm pretty tired.
I need coffee.
Coffee sounds amazing.
I already had 2 cups today.
Oh, look at you.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course, coffee always sounds amazing.
Mhm. True. Wow.
So today, Brittany and Megan are going to rifle off a bunch of cool animal shit. And then also we're going to get into which Disney character would you have sex with? Man and woman. So we each have to pick a man and a woman.
Shit,
okay.
dude. All right.
I was thinking about that
I
one.
wasn't prepared. Goddamn.
I gotta think about this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I actually-
know.
I feel like we're going to have the same one. I've already got mine written down.
I instantly
So
thought.
whenever you're done with yours, I'm going to show you
Yeah.
what I wrote down.
I think so.
I think we're going to have the same
I
one.
know we are.
Oh, boy.
It's
Hopefully that's
ridiculous.
this time.
All right.
You guys are weird.
That went real fast.
That was fun.
It escalated
Damn.
very quickly.
I almost want to say it now, but
No, we
We're
got to
not
wait.
going
We're gonna wait.
Gotta wait, but you're
Gotta
not going to
wait,
want to
I
miss
this
it.
is fun.
I wish they could see his face, how red
Yeah.
it is right now.
Yeah. One
I
day.
can't stop laughing. All right.
We'll tell you some.
I'm excited.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
stop laughing here in a second. So
Probably.
Breathe.
Oh, I want to go
yeah,
first.
Brittany
Okay.
will go first.
Well, my first one, I will talk about turtles because I like turtles.
I like
I
turtles.
like turtles.
Most turtles can breathe through their butts.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, dude.
I feel like that's how most of the episode's going to be, but it actually says the white-throated snapping turtle can get 70% of their oxygen needs this way.
Damn, dude.
Why? Like, they can breathe through their nose.
Yeah. I mean,
They
they
just
they
choose
breathe
to
like
get it through their
normally,
butts?
but they can get it through their
I-
butts as well.
Wow.
I'm just so like.
I don't know how to feel about
That's
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's maybe
I guess,
so
like-
if they're diving, they can still have their ass out of the water. I'm guessing.
Oh.
Because, like,
It's like a
not
fucking
fully-
snorkel.
yeah.
The ass snorkel.
Oh my
I don't
God,
know
it's a
if- I
butt
mean,
snorkel.
I don't know if that's the fact, but that's
a
just kind of
borkle.
where my mind goes. Like,
That's amazing.
Borkle.
Also kind of alarming.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you just see a snapping turtle tail, it's because they're breathing.
Interesting.
What if I stick
That is
this
something
stick in
else.
its ass and see bubbles and shit? Like, oh, I can't breathe.
My God. Mine's
God.
not as exciting. I don't have as many things written down, but snails can sleep for 3 years.
Fuck, man. I wish I could sleep for 3
like,
years.
like
sometimes.
all
Like,
different kinds of snails.
Not all snails, just some snails can sleep for like 3 years at a time.
What's a life like?
Yeah, so what's the lifespan of it?
Yeah.
I
was
actually
thinking.
think snails have pretty long lifetimes.
Yeah,
I
like
hope
if they're
so.
not
like,
being eaten by shit, then yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Getting
like I
salt
feel like
dumped on 'em.
their lifespan would be shortened because they get ate most
Right.
of the time.
Right. But if they're pretty conspicuous.
Damn.
That's a long
All right,
time.
all right, man. We're
3
fucking on fire
Yeah.
here.
We
This
should.
is great.
This
This is
So another one, marine iguanas can stop their own heart to avoid being heard by sharks. A shark can hear a heartbeat for up to 13 feet away, and they can actually stop their heart for up to 45 minutes.
sharks are so badass.
I
Like I know
know.
that wasn't the point of
That's-
that, but man, sharks are badass.
Yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to add in that, because like,
I love sharks.
yeah.
I could
doesn't
talk
love
about sharks for
sharks?
like fucking
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Yeah.
And did you actually know that you are like more likely to get bit by a New Yorker than a
Yes!
shark?
I was gonna say this. I knew this fact. I was gonna talk about it. Yeah. So in 2015, they did a study
Yeah.
that more people were bitten by other people in New York than shark attacks for that
Yeah.
entire
That's
year.
fucking.
Yeah,
that's
and
awesome. The New Yorks are just New Yorkers.
What is
are
happening in New York?
Why are
People
they
are just
biting
biting
each other?
people.
This is
Part of
why
that
I don't
fucking
wanna
bath
travel.
salt. Remember that
Yeah.
shit?
You know, one time when my nephew was very young, he was listening to, or he was watching the show, like on Nick Jr., and they were singing a song that said, don't don't bite your friends. I'm like, why do we need that? This is
Yeah.
why. Because people in New York are
Exactly.
biting
Oh my
each other.
God. Yeah, I feel like we read the same article.
don't think I've
then.
ever
We
bitten
probably
anybody.
did,
I read that. I was like, what the
Ever
Yeah.
bitten anybody?
I
Yeah.
don't think I ever have.
No, I've never.
I
Just
don't think I'd
bitten-
ever want to bite
bitten into
somebody.
somebody's meat.
What?
I don't know what just happened.
What did you say?
We said that we've never bitten anybody.
I don't think I've ever bitten anybody my entire life.
Yes, you have.
You probably bit your mom.
Not that I remember.
Like,
But
I mean, you
like to be
wouldn't-
mean.
Huh?
Yeah, but like to be mean.
Oh.
Like
No,
I'm gonna
not
fucking
not in like a
bite you.
defense-
No, none of like a
Defensive
defense
kind of thing.
mechanism. Like I didn't
I
bite
have.
somebody.
I've bit my sister multiple times
What the
because she
fuck?
would not let go of my stuff.
I don't know if I bit Paula or Mitchell. No, actually, no, for a
Better
fact.
let go of my shit. I'm gonna bite you.
Hey, being the oldest 7, you gotta
I'll
get
bite
dirty,
the
okay?
fuck
I'm
out
I
of
feel like I just threw rocks at Paula and
I'll bite
Mitchell.
the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I just threw rocks. I didn't bite
the
people.
relationship with my sister,
I
my
just,
siblings are a whole other level. We don't need to get there.
I used to just do the good old fashioned punching
Yeah.
right in the face.
I'm gonna fucking put a pillowcase over your
Also,
head.
like, why would
suffocate
you
to
put your
death.
mouth on somebody else? You don't know where they've been.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
People taste like
disgusting.
shit, probably.
People are fucked up. Yeah, like I wonder how bad do people taste on the scale of like what,
I
what
mean, there's
meat you can eat.
there's people that's been served people and they didn't notice anything different. So
No, I meant like, but like if you're like just
like,
sweating
I'm
though,
not gonna just like grab an arm and like
Right,
just
but those
start
people-
gnawing on it.
Dude.
those people probably were biting people just randomly. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
yeah.
like,
if you
if
had
you're
to
just
eat
like- people are-
unseasoned meat,
some people can be salty.
Chicken.
I didn't
pork,
know your whole background
human.
of where your body has been the last
Yeah.
like 24
Squirrel.
hours.
Yeah, so I feel like
do you, what do you
I'm
think
like,
human
okay, I need
brain
an
like
are?
extensive
garlic?
background
Man, I
before
don't
I bite you. So can we
Right.
sit down and have an interview?
right.
I just know how disgusting humans are, so it's like I'm sure
Right.
We really
the
are
meat,
gross.
Yeah,
I'm sure the meat tastes
the
fucking
meat's.
terrible.
I don't know where, but I know that you would, if you had to pick between eating a cat or a dog, you want to eat the cat because they're usually fattier. We're pretty fat.
Yeah.
Do you think the meat might actually be pretty good because we're so fatty?
I don't like this.
All
Okay,
right.
next
Anyways,
fact.
next, am I next?
Well,
No,
we'll
you're next. No,
we'll
Okay.
table that.
Yeah.
No, I just did the iguanas.
koalas have very similar fingerprints to humans, that they're almost indistinguishable between the two, and koalas have been mistaken at crime scenes.
I read this and I was like,
Yeah.
why is a koala at a crime scene?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, why is
a koala? It's a killer koala.
The koala killed the person.
Like, I could see this being like the next movie, like Sharknado.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Killer koala.
koala
Yeah.
crime.
Koala crime.
Fucking Scruff McGruff comes in.
Like,
Like
I
a
thought
bite
that
out
was a
of
really cool
crime.
fact, but I was like,
Yeah.
how often
Smokey
has
the
this
Bear's
happened,
there.
though?
Yeah.
Like, is
A
this
lot probably in Australia.
That's true. That's
Smacky
true.
the frog. That's what they
Smacky
have,
the
they
frog.
have in England.
Man.
Huh.
So the next one is there's an immortal
fucked up.
jellyfish.
What?
It can replicate the tissues of its body using stem cells, essentially reincarnating itself. I didn't read how long the longest living one was, but like they essentially never die because they can just like
What
reincarnate.
if they get eaten?
Well,
I mean,
obviously.
obviously
Or
they're
like
not going to be
shredded
able
to
to.
pieces?
What?
Like if I shred it to pieces, will it?
No, I don't think it like fuses
I don't
back
think it's
together.
like Deadpool.
Yeah, like you could have said,
But-
put the ends back together. And
But like
Doesn't
if they
last-
have
doesn't
like
grow another
like
one.
say I have a tentacle that's damaged,
Yeah.
they can like
they just
sit to
bring
the
it back.
side and like basically reincarnate themselves to be a healthier self.
Yeah, there's like an organism like that's like real like lives way down. They found it in the Mariana Trench that does that. Then I can't remember the name of it. It's like an organism though.
That's fucking.
But
Oh.
it's
It's like
real
microscopic,
long.
isn't it?
No, because it gets real long. You can see it.
I wonder if like
I don't
scientists
remember
are
what it's
like doing
called.
some kind of research with the DNA.
Maybe that's where the
of
stem cell
Probably.
thing came from.
Maybe.
I guess I
I
didn't
read
know the
something
origins
about
of the
stem
stem
cells
cell
the other
research,
day.
but it seems like that's where it would come
Yeah,
from. It's
like-
fucking jellyfish.
It's fucking crazy.
It's
Those
like
things
something
are
really
like-
cool.
it's like, I
it,
don't
cured somebody,
believe-
like
you know, 'cause some
research,
people
cured
believe that-
somebody, but I don't remember what it was.
Aliens, like some things on Earth are alien. I don't believe that. But if something was gonna be alien, it'd be a jellyfish.
Well, it's, like,
It's true.
a lot of them are like, yeah, especially a lot of the sea creatures, man. Some of them's like especially octopi. That
Dude,
to me is just
I love octopi.
they are
Me
so
too.
The
fascinating.
blanket octopi. Have you ever seen that? It
I
looks like a freaking fabric of silk just going through the water.
I bet it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I like the there's the what the fuck is it called? It like lives on the bottom of the ocean, and it looks like a fucking elephant. But
Oh,
it has little ears,
Yeah,
and it's
got the
orange,
little-
and it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
cute.
It really
I
is.
just want to hold
It
it.
is cute.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You're coming home with me.
Yeah. It's like I'm gonna take you.
I love you.
Take you and I will love you.
I have this one. It's called a giant race. I'm pretty sure it's what it's WRASSE. which is like just like a family. But then there's like subspecies. Like there's this one called the Kobadai.
That's cool.
And it's an Asian sheepshed race. It is hermaphroditic,
Oh, here we go.
which is
Now
real
you're speaking my
crazy. So I
language.
watched it on Blue Planet too. But it has both female and male organs, obviously, and they, I don't know, they'll I guess kind of be almost all female. I feel like is what it is.
Isn't it one of those like that? They can, based on what's best for reproduction, they can kind of go.
I think so. Yeah. So like, the females are blue, and then the males are usually white and opaque, and they've got a giant like snouted head. Weird. It's weird. But whenever
Trust me,
there's
it's
only
fucked
like
up.
one male and around a bunch of females, and he'll like try and like mate with them, and then whatever. But if a female who has become too big and does not mate, she will go through a change and she will become a male, and so she'll get that giant weird snout thing on its head.
Holy shit.
It'll turn white, and then it'll fight the male in the area
Yeah.
to see who's like
Well, can't beat him, join
Dominance.
him.
Dominance.
better.
Now,
Beat
like,
'em,
I
join
know
'em.
clownfish
Can't fuck them. Join 'em.
Clownfish
can do
do
the
it.
same thing. Like the males
could
can
do
turn
that.
to females
You know
if
what?
the,
Fuck it,
the
I'm a
dominant
woman.
female. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, but
so.
Damn.
yeah, but Blue Planet, whoever created that show, they
Thank you.
but they filmed it. They followed this race around and watched this one female race turn into a dude race,
That's so cool.
That's badass.
and it was scary. She was fucking huge, and she bit the shit out of the other one and was like, "Get the fuck out of my area."
I'm gonna bite you.
Yeah, she bit that guy. And we circle back.
So mine come from the sea again because that oceans are where.
Yes.
Dolphins can overcome sleep deprivation and remain constantly vigilant for days by resting half of its brain while the other half stays conscious. So like they can be like subconsciously sleeping but still be like
Like
alert.
autopilot.
So they don't
Yeah.
drown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they don't
Oh, that
drown.
was
I did
really
know
cool.
that. I
Wish I
did
could
know
do
that.
that.
Yeah.
Kind of wish I could do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be cool.
It's like
They, oh
autopilot.
man, they're so smart. Dolphins are sweet.
They-
I have one about a dolphin, but
Oh, they said you have one. I'm like, you have a fucking dolphin?
fucking
He's
wish.
in the bathtub.
Hell yeah.
I knew
Um,
it.
I was wondering what that sound was.
When I was watching Blue Planet, a lot of bottleneck. Shit. Bottlenose dolphins, they like rub themselves on this Gregorian, like, what is it? It's kind of like a coral, but it's like not really. It's like an anemone. I'm fucking finding Nemo. Anyways, but it has anti-inflammatory properties, so they think that these dolphins rub themselves on it so they don't like get sick or infected whenever like something attacks them or anything like that.
Actually, dolphins are the only other mammals that masturbate for fun.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, I love dolphins.
Another reason to like dolphins.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they rub themselves on the seafloor to
Get a little jacking
Yep.
off.
Yeah.
have fun.
Wow,
Wow.
that's amazing.
Fap City. Fap City.
Along with
Shit.
masturbation, tortoises can actually. I think it's tortoises.
Tissues and some lotion, bitch.
There is an animal that can orgasm for like up to 30 minutes.
That's too much.
Oh,
That's a lot.
I'm like,
I
that's
feel like
awful.
Imagine
that's
doing that?
exhausting.
I'm
Like,
starting to chafe.
Yeah, basically.
Don't they?
you've-
Something I read about dolphins one time was they like to get high off pufferfish.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Off like the sting.
Yeah, or something. Or they
Like to go fuck with them so they to get stung or bitten or whatever.
Something like
and then-
that. Yeah, they.
and we'll-
Interesting.
We'll have to
I'm
look into that.
Yeah, I think
Fucking
I might.
dolphins are awesome.
Do some research on that,
I'm
Rob.
gonna do it real quick. 'Cause I
Um,
swear I read something about that, and I was like,
What do I wanna
motherfuckers.
say now? Some slugs have
Excuse
4
me.
noses.
Did you guys hear that?
What
I
was
thought you
that?
farted, dude.
That was a bird.
Oh Jesus!
Like, good lord, good for you.
moved away, but apparently I
Who's a big boy?
I'm not sure if
Probably
you came to the
me.
mic, but I just heard
Probably
it
me.
like. otherwise.
Okay. Anyways, I said some slugs have 4 noses.
Can they smell
Slugs.
4 times the amount of things?
It's like
I
Wolverine.
don't know.
Are they located in different parts of their body?
I
or
would
are they,
probably assume that they were located in different parts. I'm not sure. I don't look super.
Another
into
fun
it.
fact about
Oh.
slugs: compared to their size, their penis is the largest out of all animals.
Yeah, dolphins getting high on pufferfish.
Oh, so we have confirmed the dolphins getting high. Man, we are real similar to dolphins.
Here you go. You wanna read it?
Getting high, jacking off all the time.
Dolphins deliberately get high on pufferfish nerve toxins by carefully chewing and passing them around. They pass them around.
Well, they get
Oh
high
my
together.
Yeah.
They chew and
Pop,
pass.
pop,
In a
pass.
circle.
Pop, pop, pass, bro.
Oh my God,
that's
yes.
awesome.
Man, dolphins
Wow.
are so tight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
That makes me feel really proud.
Yep.
I'm proud of dolphins.
Yeah.
Good for you,
That
buddy.
makes me
I
feel
love
really-
marine
I
life,
like
man.
you.
Give him
Yeah.
a pat on the
I
head
like it
next
for my
time you
daughter.
see
Good
him.
job getting high, guys.
Good job getting high.
The next one is about bats. It says bats cannot walk. If they tried to walk, they would break
Bitches.
their legs.
Huh.
Their bones in their legs are too weak to withstand their body weight.
Dude, I think bats are
That
useless.
sucks because they're not very
Useless
big either.
legs.
No.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like Lieutenant Dan.
Another
Now, the large fruit bats, I believe they can,
Mm.
but I don't.
Do they like crawl? Is
I,
it like a,
I think
is it
it's
like
more
a
like
quad,
a crawl,
A quad.
but yeah.
They're laughing
Like
about
they
something
can't
over here.
Robbie said, "Have you seen Forrest Gump?"
Yeah.
Robbie said that bats are like Lieutenant Dan.
man.
Oh.
You gotta do that. Legs are fucked, man.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Dude, that movie's been out forever, man. It's like, what, 1994,
Oh my
95?
gosh. Here's another fun fact about bats. They can only turn left when leaving a cave.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
fruit bats are actually the only ones that don't use the
Echolocation.
sound.
Yeah,
echolocation.
echolocation. I
Like,
didn't
I
know
really
that.
want to make a Dale Earnhardt joke,
Because
but I
ba-
should.
like-
Too soon.
That's too soon. It's only been 16
They can
years.
only turn left when
when leaving a cave.
well, I don't know if it's that they can only turn left,
But
but,
they
they always
usually
instinctually turn
Oh,
left.
okay, gotcha. Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Bats are cool too.
Dude, I
really
I
are.
want to get a bat house, actually.
Yeah.
I was talking about
that'd
that
be
last
cool.
year.
Dude,
that,
yeah.
Yeah, with
Because
a bat
fuck
house as well.
mosquitoes, for
Now,
one.
They're
Mhm.
okay outside the house. Dealing with 3 bats in 1 week in the house was not.
Dude,
Yeah, I heard that you had to catch them all because Robbie was
Yes.
too scared.
Mm-hmm.
that's not true at all.
It's very true.
That's not true.
It is.
I was not scared. You have access to the vet.
They gave you the net.
You didn't give me no net. You just went and got it.
Who's the one that woke me up?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I think we have another bat in the house.
Yeah, that means go get the net.
Go get the net.
I couldn't even get you to hold the flashlight.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
I was not scared. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm also the one that woke up to a text that said we had a bat in the house.
Yeah, I was on my way to work. I'm like, I ain't got time to fuck with this. There's a bat in the house. Like, okay, I gotta go to work.
Oh, it was the worst text ever. Like, I've gotten many texts waking up, and I have one from him, but that was the worst one. He's like, "There's a bat in the living room." I'm like,
Thanks.
"Great."
What am I
That was
supposed to
the
do?
worst.
Like, I gotta call,
Like,
like, hey,
I
I'm gonna
tell
be
you
late.
what.
I gotta get a bat out of my house.
I'll tell you
I feel
what,
like
I
they
am an
would've understood.
expert at catching bats.
I feel like they
now,
would have
though.
understood.
Yeah.
But the first bat that I caught that time came flying straight towards my head. I screamed like a little bitch, and I was embarrassed for myself.
I would probably do that.
And it was like 2 o'clock. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, that first one, and then the next one was 4 o'clock.
Well, I got that. Was like last year. I
Is
got
it a
that
hole
one.
in
I
the
had
roof
you
or
get
something?
up to go get the net, but I had it.
But he's still on this.
Yeah, because I'm like, I am not fucking scared of bats. You're You're an asshole.
The one that we had, he kept telling me to hide. Like,
God damn it.
he kept
I'm
telling
not
me-
scared of.
He kept telling me to cover my head because he was afraid it was gonna fly in my hair.
Yeah,
That's sweet, though.
I'm concerned.
Watch your head.
Oh my god.
We had a mouse.
Fuck you. You get bit
one
next time. I don't care.
That was it. That's the extent of our. Are you okay?
I'm trying to stretch my face out. It hurts from that.
Nate's crying. He's laughing so hard. Shit.
All right.
Okay, I have 2 because they're just 2. Like, I have to say both of them. 2 more, and then we can go on.
Okay.
Around 50% of orangutans have fractured bones from constantly falling out of trees.
Huh.
Jesus, dang, that sucks.
I do have one about polar bears that I would like to share because
Oh,
it
yes.
blew Rob's mind.
bears.
And then frogs cannot vomit.
Oh shit.
If they do vomit, they will vomit out their entire stomach.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep. I did read that.
I wanted to
was
say that
nuts.
was awesome.
I was like,
Man, that is a
I don't know how I feel
that is
about
a
that.
dangerous game.
Yeah. It's like if they absolutely have to, they'll
Like,
try not to.
And then they'll just
And then if they
turn
have to,
themselves inside out.
yeah, they'll turn
Yeah,
themselves inside out.
And
Yeah, I don't
kangaroos
wanna,
can't
like, get
fart.
one drunk.
And kangaroos can't
Oh
fart
my-
as well.
Oh
I think there's a
that's
couple others
That's
that
why they're
can't fart
assholes,
or
dude.
release gas.
I like to imagine animals that can
sucks.
fart,
But I can't. I don't
making each
know
other
off the top
smell
of
it
my
like
head.
we do.
Yeah. Smell my fart, dude.
Yeah.
What's your polar bear?
The
All right.
last one I have about polar
P-bears.
bears. This I told Rob, and he did not believe me, so I had to look it up. Polar bears actually have black skin,
Oh, I
and
did know
their
that.
their fur is transparent.
I did know that.
Wow.
It looks white
wow,
because
wow.
of the light reflecting off of the fur,
Oh.
I did know
but
that.
they're black so they can survive the Arctic temperatures because it actually absorbs the sun.
Makes sense.
I didn't know that. I
Wow.
didn't know that their skin was black. I didn't know about that hair, but that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's transparent. He didn't believe me.
Huh.
I had to look it up and show him
Huh.
on Google.
I'm like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Does
Huh,
anything
you
in nature
liar.
make sense? That's a real question.
No,
Nature doesn't make sense, bro.
nature is the alien.
I have. Well, oh shit, sorry. I said sorry.
Anything else?
I had something about false killer whales, but it's fine.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to learn about false killer whales? Do you know about false killer whales?
Dude.
No, I
Do you know what
don't.
they are? Oh man, I learned this on.
I'm not scared of killer whales
Wait,
either.
false
No,
killer
I'm not
whales?
scared
They're
of
called
them.
Oh.
false killer whales.
I think I read something, but I don't know.
They have a similar skull shape to the orca, which is why they're called killer whales, but they're false. They're related to words. They're related to orcas. Let's see. They usually are up to 20 feet. They weigh over a ton, but they can form pods with other dolphin species. Usually, like what will happen is if like they're hunting and there are dolphins nearby, like they'll like look like they're getting ready to attack, but they can remember dolphins, friends that they've seen before, and they'll just form a pod with other dolphins.
That's cool.
And
Speaking of pods, sperm whales sleep vertical, and it's known as a pod.
interesting.
I don't know why they sleep that way, but I know it's called a pod, and
Why?
they sleep
Oh, they're
vertically.
fucking weird.
I don't know.
Nose to the surface.
Because, fuck you. That's why.
Oh.
Why? Because fuck you. That's why.
America.
Probably the weirdest thing about these things is that they can form pods up to 500 members, which is a large.
They like recognize
Wow.
all the whales in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking
500. That's a lot of
That-
motherfucking
Yeah.
20-foot fucking whales
That's
just
more-
chilling around.
That's more than I would have invited to our wedding,
Yeah,
for sure.
It's a lot of whales to invite
for
to the wedding.
sure.
Can't bring any.
Cows can have best friends as well, like the farm cows.
Aww.
Be nice.
Yeah, sometimes like a glass of milk with my steak. So
Oh my god. I think that's.
sorry to all the vegans out there. Sorry, but
I think that's it about it.
Awesome.
I mean, there's a lot of other
That-
cool things.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's
no,
definitely more,
Well, let's
but-
save.
Do you guys
yeah.
have favorite? Oh wait, the echidna. Do you guys know what the echidna is?
No.
I don't know what kind of
I know who
species.
John Kidna is.
No, it's called an echidna. This motherfucker has 2 penises.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
told
Fuck,
us.
dude.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I think I read something about how like one will be inserted and then the other one just kind of like goes off to the side.
Oh,
Looks for something else to do.
honeybees, after they mate, their penises explode.
They plays mahjong.
So like when the queen is mating, you'll see a trail of like all the dead
Penises?
and like their penises explode and kill the bee after they mate.
Oh.
So like when a queen bee is mating, you'll just, I mean, obviously it's gonna be hard to do, but you can actually do a trail and you can see where she's been mating.
They die from the exploding of the penis.
Mhm. After
my
they mate, they die because
Dude, I am
the
glad I'm not
explosion
penis
of the
exploded.
penis, like because it like it basically the queen bee breaks it off. Basically.
Yeah.
Oh
This
my
is
god.
my trophy.
Man, animals are so cool. Do you have a favorite animal?
Turtles.
Turtles.
I like turtles.
Do you have a favorite animal, Rob?
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo is pretty sweet. Nate,
I kind of have 2:
what are your favorite animals?
cheetah and bull shark.
Ooh, bull sharks are sweet.
Dude, okay. Sharks. Okay, I'd say mine's probably a tiger shark. Ah, hammerhead, dude. I like hammerheads.
Your favorite shark or your favorite animal?
Favorite shark.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, my favorite shark is a whale shark. It's my fave. But anyways, that's not the point. My favorite animal is the orca.
Yeah.
Orcas
I
are cool.
love
Type.
orcas,
It's a killing
man.
machine.
Did you say that
It's-
your favorite animal was a kangaroo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I like giraffes too.
giraffes,
Giraffes
are
are
tight.
tight. Yeah.
Giraffes. What was that fucking?
Have no vocal
Oh,
cords.
they have no vocal cords.
well,
They
can't
can
talk.
they can like communicate by like
Clicks.
Smacking their mouth.
yeah, like making noises, but they don't actually have like a roar
Oh,
or anything
okay.
like that.
Isn't that crazy?
Maybe it's too much.
Also, it takes
Mhm.
I
more,
think I'd get
more
along with the giraffe pretty well.
I want to ride one.
energy
Like top of its
Take-
head or like
burns
its
more
On
back?
its
calories to
back,
keep
yeah.
to
Just
burn
kinda like
to
strat- like-
put their head down
I can hold on to his hair.
than it is to keep their head up.
Just kind of rubber. Like,
That's why they
Yeah.
will eat the top of the trees, or like when they bend down, they spread their legs
If-
out so far.
if you were
because
to
they don't
like,
have the muscles, and their neck actually has the same amount of vertebrae as our spine does.
so
Huh.
where would
I didn't know
you apply a
That's crazy.
chokehold on a giraffe if you had to take one down? Would it be?
I think the base.
I think you could do the base because it wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like it'd be the top because that's
That's
where
what.
their
That's where I'm
airway
at.
is.
Yeah.
How would you get up there?
Yeah.
Well, we're not talking.
See, if I'm like, you
we're
know-
talking
Oh, you know what you
theoretically
could
here.
do? You wrap a rope around and then like you climb it. You know what I mean, like you hold onto
Yeah.
the rope and then these are your feet and you walk up the side of his neck
Yeah.
while using the rope.
Why don't you just?
So
climb
what
a
if I,
tree
you know,
and
I
just
got a
wait for him to
grappling
eat?
match.
Well, because in this scenario he's in the middle of he's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I got a grappling match. You know, like Brazilian jiu-jitsu match.
Yeah, it's a sanctioned match.
Yeah.
Brittany.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't
they're
realize.
like-
I'm sorry.
They're like,
Yeah.
dude, you gotta.
There's like judges and things.
yeah, you gotta grapple this fucking giraffe and be like, shit. How am I supposed to, you know,
Mhm.
put him in a, you know, some kind of, you know, triangle choke or something? How am I supposed to do
Yeah.
this? You know.
Speaking of fighting and
Such a
defense
neck.
mechanisms, there's a shrimp that can
Yes.
I think it's their antenna or their claw or something. They can shoot it as fast as a bullet.
It has a 35
Oh.
caliber bullet. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a punch.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
It's a punch. It punches it.
What a
Shrimps?
Yeah, a shrimp.
Shrimps
I
do
can't
those?
rainbow shrimp.
I don't know. It's one that lives on the very bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Things at the bottom of the ocean are fucking wild.
Shrimps are badass, man.
Shrimp.
Yeah.
Shrimps.
They
Shrimps.
taste really good in shrimp scampi.
Yeah. Yes.
They're
Man.
delicious too.
All right. That's
Man, animals are tight. We'll have it
Pretty
on one of
great.
these episodes.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have plenty
all
more.
right. So I've been dying to get into this.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Disney.
So
Oh,
we all have to pick a Disney character from each sex that we would have sex with. I already have mine. If you want to hear mine,
Yeah, you go first because I'm not prepared.
Jasmine,
Okay.
Gaston.
Yeah, dude, I knew it.
Fuck.
That's so fucking funny. He's
I cannot stand
I knew
Gaston.
Rob. I knew Rob was gonna pick Gaston.
Gaston.
Shit.
What
He's
the
such a
fuck?
dick.
I know, man. It's like, oh my god.
But I mean, look at him. He's handsome as
He's-
ass.
But he's gonna be the guy that like fucks you and leaves. Like
Yeah.
doesn't
That's
even-
okay. That's
doesn't
all this
even,
is.
like-
This is
Yeah,
not
I don't
for a
need it.
relationship. This is a one night stand.
Yeah, I don't need like. There's no talking.
there's
and
no
he's also
emotional
the one who's gonna give you
support.
STDs and
No.
not tell you about it.
True.
Well, he's a Disney character. He doesn't have STDs.
Well,
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Those don't exist.
Well, then why are we having this conversation?
What if we
Why
can't
are we having
put it
sex
into
about
real life?
STDs?
Then
Why?
you
How-
just talked about fighting and strangling a giraffe.
That was
I
a
think we
different
can talk about
topic.
STDs.
You never hey, listen. You never know you're gonna be in a situation. You're gonna have to grapple with the giraffe. I'm telling you.
I'll let
I've
you know when it
seen
happens.
movies.
Robbie, it's happening. He sees me.
All right. Well, you got to do is you got to climb up its neck.
Listen, get a rope, climb up his neck.
Fuck.
Don't look directly in his mouth.
You could just bring him down to your level too.
No, he can't.
No, there's no weapon. It's sanctioned. You can't like chop his
Yeah.
legs out.
No, I'm saying you got to. Yeah.
You
You're
can't,
gonna-
like,
You're gonna have to get to
The
its
only thing you
level.
can hope for is that he fucking goes to swing his neck down, and you have the wherewithal to jump it and then like grasp onto his neck.
Yeah.
I want somebody to make an anime like of this happening.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Animation of this happening.
I'll do it.
Yes, I like
Alright.
that idea. I think you said female and male.
Yeah, a female
Okay.
and a male. So start with the male and then do
Male.
do the-
I'm going with Aladdin.
oh,
Um,
it's because of his vest, isn't it?
I'd rather fuck Genie.
It's the magic carpet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you
it's the
go.
magic carpet, and he's got a pet monkey.
That's enough to get. That's
That's
enough to win me over.
That's enough
But
for consideration.
That
Yeah.
monkey would get annoying real fast.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could kick him. I'm just kidding. I would never kick him.
Abu is cool. Man.
Abu's awesome. And then female. I feel like I shouldn't. I'm gonna say Belle. Belle.
Oh, I forgot about Belle.
You said Gaston. They're in the same. They're in the
I
same.
forgot. I was only thinking about Gaston.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Literally, I was thinking about this topic, and I was like,
Dude, he makes
I would
the
fuck
movie.
Gaston. And then
He
I was
makes the
like, oh, we
movie.
should do a man and a woman, just so I can say Gaston.
He makes the
I'm
movie.
gonna say Belle because I would usually say Ariel, but if I have to have her in her
You
mermaid
have to have
form,
if you
then-
pick Ariel, you have to have her as half woman, half fish,
Yeah.
because that's the traditional Ariel form.
Okay, well, no, I'm gonna go with Belle.
Okay.
So my guy would be Hercules.
Oh shit.
Good one.
Herc.
Good
He's
one.
a god, and
He is a god.
the female would be Belle,
Yeah,
mostly because
Mm.
she's like the less
Yeah.
psycho, I guess.
yeah, she's a strong,
she's
independent.
whole-
Like I
wholesome.
love Ariel,
Right.
but I don't want to
Fish.
fuck a fish.
Fish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Smell terrible.
And
Smell
she's also,
absolutely
and I,
terrible.
She's also like
but then again,
16.
she would be like, well, I mean, let's not talk about age because we can't talk about STDs. So
oh, right. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Age.
I'm
age
sorry.
doesn't exist.
Irrelevant.
I mean,
I always thought
But-
Pocahontas was hot.
Oh, I forgot
That
about Pocahontas.
that was my number 2,
Yeah.
actually.
I say
Mulan
Pocahontas.
Fuck, I
would-
forgot about
would
Mulan.
would be up there too.
I love Mulan.
She's
Then-
badass.
So, Robbie.
I said Pocahontas and Gaston.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Good one.
Because
Gaston.
no.
I also
we
forget
share,
about-
we share Belle.
Fuck's
and
like
they share-
Gaston.
Yeah.
Nobody's dick is
I
as
always
thick as
forget about
Gaston's.
like the new Disney, like because I was like Moana,
Yeah.
Brave would have been a good one. Merida,
Merida.
Merida would-
I've never seen Brave.
dude, Brave.
but-
Okay, we were watching Brave when we found out there was a mouse in our room.
Yeah, it's mostly mouse.
But
You were
Brave
not
is-
brave in that movie.
we were
Putting
actually
out mouse traps.
We no, did that one die pretty? We put it out and it died
Not too long after.
not too long after.
Snap.
There was another one where I fucking hockey pucked it out of the fucking air. Yeah, like we tried to get out and it went with a broomstick.
Now, Moana,
and it hit the corner of the gate out there.
If Moana
Damn.
was older, because I know how old she is in that movie.
How old is she?
Right.
Well, I'm okay. I know that she's not of age.
She's not.
I also
yeah.
know that Ariel's not of age, but it's more apparent with.
Wait, yeah, Pocahontas isn't either.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah.
true.
She
Well,
was like
again, she
fucking
looks.
12-year-old.
She was
She
actually like
looks like she's
12.
older.
Yeah.
I'm saying
I
with
think-
Moana, she looks like she's underage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She,
With the other ones,
she's
you could
got
be
a
like, well,
younger
she could be
look.
18.
So does Merida.
Yeah.
Not Merida.
Yeah,
Merida.
Merida.
Yeah.
Merida.
Yeah, she looks like she's underage. That's why I didn't pick them,
That's fair.
or didn't even consider them.
That's fair.
I put a lot of thought into this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Rob would have the shiny snail as his
Oh,
pet.
fuck yeah.
So, which pet would you take out of all the? Disney
I want the
pets.
parrot from.
Iago?
Yeah.
So Gilbert
Um,
Godfrey? I think that dude's funny. I used to hate him.
Can I
when
pick
was-
the magic carpet,
Fuck.
or does it have to be an animal?
Has
Is
to be an
Genie-
animal.
All right, well then the
Considered-
carpet.
No,
Or
Genie's
then
not an animal.
then the bird. The genie's not an animal.
He's not a pet.
He's just a
either.
prisoner.
He's just.
I mean, he's kind of a pet.
Not in the
Kind
same
of.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You don't have to
an
feed
animal.
him.
I have two. I think I would take.
I want King
I would
Louis.
Take Flounder.
Flounder's a good one,
King Louis.
but he's too scared.
You know he's not a pet.
I would.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
like
useless.
if. Okay, so that it comes in pairs. Like I can't have Flounder without Sebastian. It'd be Sebastian and Flounder.
Right. I would probably do either Pegasus.
Nice,
Or-
good one.
Oh shit.
Or
You really like Hercules.
That's
Or
the most
the-
practical
That
one.
was like the first Disney movie that like I really got into.
Gotcha.
Mm.
So like it kind of is the one that kind of got me into Disney, but
I see what you're saying.
yeah.
Pegasus because he's just a smartass.
Right.
And then the
He's
iguana
useful.
from
Fly you around.
Oh,
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
mostly because I love
Tangled.
iguanas. Tangled, yes.
Tangled. I would take Emperor Cusco as a llama.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
I fucking love that movie.
That's a good
Talk about
one.
underrated Disney movies.
My-
Emperor's New Groove is
If I
one
had
of
to
those.
Yes.
pick a second male, it would be.
It would be Paco.
the,
Is that his name?
I don't know. The fucking bodyguard guy.
Oh, what is-
Dave.
Kronk.
Kronk.
Yeah.
Kronk.
Kronk.
Squeaky squeak squeak.
Squeakity
Squeaky squeakers. I fucking love that movie.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Footlong Pony podcast. Check us out on Instagram at Footlong Pony.
YouTube.
Listen to it right here exclusively on YouTube. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.